No, it's recording. So I go down there and oh, there's no dishes. They're all done. So, like I said, some people want a power trip because it's true. I'm gonna go through this. And I don't know if I showed you this one. How this was the ghost, and these are the clouds all through here, and this is the ghost right here that runs through here. Okay, and they're all running this way. They're running this way with the light lines. Okay, and that's the same thing with up here. This is the light lines up here that they use this for the light lines. But there's a lot of beaks up here that need to be cleaned off, and they're beaks, and they how do you say? They interfere with things along the lines. And anyways, this is the same ghost right here. This is my ghost right here. Who knew? Because it really is. Because I told you, these guys, they knew about it, and they knew there were people messing with me, and they flew their jets over me every hour of the day through that, and while I was doing those that star deal. And this is associated with a star, by the way. So this is the ghost, and it comes through here like this, with the light lines. And you can see this one, it kind of curves up and goes like this. Well, same thing over here. That's right here. Okay? So then they come off this way. And these they run out and clear out the whole sky that day. Doesn't matter if it's raining. See, you're so silly, Sean. He throws things against the wall with fierce anger. You know? Not Sean. Anyways. Don't worry about it. I don't know what it was about. See, people get angry. And see, my ghosts, they invade all the skies, all the way across. Told you my shadow girl was so beautiful. Well, why did I write that? Because right at that moment that I was doing this post, that's what happened. So I just did that to get it out of my head. There was no other meaning behind it. Okay? This one right here, they mocked me with the house they stole, my family. Okay? So I mocked them with bird poop. Because they were running it through me. I didn't clean off my windows, and I made sure that bird poop went up into the skies. Okay? So I had to mock you with bird poo. See this one right here? See this one right here? Okay? See this one right here? See this one right here? Sorry. It's true. See this bird poo right here? See this bird poo right here? See this? See this? That's another sky of bird poo. Only those were shadows on that day. Because that's what this is. This is bird poo up here. Okay? Because I lit the whole sky with bird poo that day. Well, it's funny that they draw a line through this big old house. Well, it's an apartment complex, townhouses or something. They had to mock me like that, so that's what I did. So me and my shadow girlfriend, we make illusions. She's a real person. I don't know who she is. I don't want to go through those videos again. I already showed you them. Embarrassing, isn't it? To have an imaginary girlfriend. So anyways, I could go on about how the light works, on and on and on. I could show you how they blind your eyes with it. I could show you how to connect it with light lines through the clear bags and stuff like this. I can show you how it runs. I can show you how it's the lines shape with the ground and how to channel it, all this stuff. Because that's what they do. See my eye? I'm sober in that. I did. It's his world. Those officers set me up. So this once again is about the light and the light lines, and I can go on and on and on about the angles and see how this one goes with this one, and this one goes with this one. Alright, see the curved one goes with this one. Okay? And same thing, this one comes down and it's with this one, and if you see the curve come up and under, it's because of this one. Okay? And then we can look at it from the top view, so you can get a better perspective of it. So it is pretty symmetrical with this round thing. Okay? And then you know that the shadows are going to go down in through this. Well, the light does too. The light goes as far down as it's going to go into, obviously. And so on and so on, and I can go on how the light lines work and how all these curves all actually really go to the next thing. So on and so on and so on. But I don't have to. Okay? I don't understand, this, the rose. This is what other people don't understand is that rose is a rainbow. She told me it's a rainbow. But guess what? It's inside the rock like that, and it really shapes to a rose. But if you look at it, it is in the shape of a rainbow, pretty much. So Savannah painted a rainbow, but the actual outline of this is this. Okay? There's two of them there. So what we got is we have one, which is right here, and then we have the other on the other side. This is what they do. They shape through my hair. They throw things on the lines. They'll bend twist ties, all kinds of crap like that. Okay? So it comes out like this. This one they intended for it to match with these bushes right here. See this curve? Who cares? But that's what they do. That's the ghost they most commonly use in my hair when from between at least Clearfield to here. So they've been warping my hair the way they want, manipulating me. Okay? They beak out my eyes with this shit. It changes my eyes. It makes them all fucked up. This obviously is the start of the lines. We started doing this. It come out like this. It's an identical perfect match. They burnt it into my skin. So they burnt it into my skin. I didn't know that Jesus had the same exact shaping for everything on him like that. I think it's kind of ironic that I could go my whole life, look like this, and not know how close I really was to him. But like I said, you ever feel like God forgot about you? Maybe God's right next to you. I actually look just like him, and it's scary, because who painted that picture anyway? I'm Sean. Don't get me messed up on that one. See that man is going to regret every word he said, invading my privacy and my mind with his thoughts, because he's so smart, no one will ever do anything to him for screwing my family over. Well, wrong. Okay? This is what I'm doing to him. And when all is lost, there's nothing left to regret. These are Sean Leonard Bingham's words, because he tells me, you're never going to regret it. And it's one of his favorite things to say. It made it to upset me, because he says these things like that to get me mad. Well, I'm thinking it was in ignorance that this man said, you're going to regret it. I lost my family, and are you sure about that one? I got through some other stuff because I was talking about the light, but everything exposed by the light becomes visible, and everything that is illuminated becomes a light. This is why it is said, So on and so on. What we were talking about once again was these light lines and how this worked. Because where we're coming to, where was it? Backwards a little bit. This one. So then what they did was they associate this line with this line, and this line actually got rubbed out. Someone decided to clean it. Da-da-da. They wipe this line's like with this line, and that line's also associated with these lines. Okay? So where do you think that line goes? What do you think happens with it when it goes with the light? With this. Oh, that's going to be really hard to comprehend that. This is the woman I love, the woman that they wouldn't tell the truth to what they were doing to me. She thinks that I lost my mind and I went crazy, and that's what caused all of the destruction. They had a responsibility that they neglected to oversee, and that was let her know the truth, what they were doing to me, and it was meet me, and that was to prevent all the anger and all that from happening. But they wanted to continue to believe that they could get away with this and that they were doing nothing wrong. Wrong. Things are always as they seem, and the truth is they ruined my family by mentally abusing me. I know I couldn't control my anger because they invaded my brain, my privacy, and I wasn't okay with that. No, I don't have a girlfriend, okay? I love my ex-wife still. I just keep confusing you with this star thing, don't I? When are you coming, star? Well, this is part of my star right here. I just really keep confusing them with it. I'm going to end this video because they said, Sean, we stole it. We stole your house. We stole it. We stole your house. But it goes along with the mentally abusing me thing. You know? Invading my privacy and force feeding their thoughts into my brain. How embarrassing it is that I've proved this stuff to be true. When all is lost, there is nothing left to regret. Think about that really deep. You already lost your family, and you know that even if I got around my family now, it's always going to be these resentments on them because they wouldn't listen, because they didn't believe, because they didn't trust, because I was just in their eyes, a piece of shit. It's not fair that they couldn't try to figure out what was going on, without trying to say, you need help, and da-da-da. You're damn right I needed help. I needed help from these people who were invading me. Things like that. And I couldn't get that from the authorities. They laughed at me and they turned me away. They mocked me. So far as to set me up, big boss in the clouds. It goes south. And I know that the people upstairs that were making those sexual noises were doing that on purpose. Because they got a rise out of making me angry. I read a verse about light, but at this time Jesus, full of joy through the Holy Spirit, said, I praise you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you have hidden things from the wise and learned, and revealed them to little children. Yes, Father, for this is what you were pleased to do. All things have been committed to me by my Father. No one knows who the Son is except the Father, and no one knows who the Father is except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Then he turned to his disciples and said privately, Blessed are the eyes that see what you see. For I tell you that many prophets and kings wanted to see what you see, but did not see it, and to hear what you hear, but did not hear it. We'll stop it with this one. That's Savannah. It's a dark because I really wanted to show you how the light's still there even in the dark with the light. This is why they use white and black. There we go again. This is going to be seriously hard for you to see.